How to never fall sick again. Stay tuned. Hey, Julian here. Welcome to another episode in my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. It's actually about 12 a.m. right now, but I'm still wanting to do this video even though I have a training later at about, we have to be leaving my house at about like 5 a.m. But I'm still doing this because I want to be disciplined in the videos that I'm doing. So before I jump on very quickly, if you're new to this channel, if you want to learn about digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and also personal development, this is the channel that you want to stay in tune for. You want to subscribe and also click on the notification button so that you get notified every time a new video is released. Let's just jump right in to what the topic is about: how to never fall sick again. Well, it's very interesting because I just got onto this subject just 2 days ago, but I was really excited. That's why I was really interested to do this video for you. And basically how it happened is I met this new friend and he was telling me about a study that he did. Basically, he learned from this guy called Wim Hof. And if you don't know who Wim Hof is, he's a Dutch Iceman known for his various feats, superhuman feat to be exact. And the stuff that he did was super mind-blowing. For example, he was climbing up. He won the record for climbing up Mount Everest in only his shorts. Imagine that, only his shorts. That's crazy. He ran a marathon in the desert without drinking a sip of water. I mean, can you imagine that? So doctors actually did tests on him, like how did he achieve this superhuman feat? Was he like well trained? And basically what they did was they put a bacteria test in his body, E. coli, and usually people, when they have undergo this test, they usually fall sick and they get like headaches, they get dizziness, some they have diarrhea, whatever. And they wanted to put this guy to the test, Wim Hof. So they did, and at the peak of it, he only got a mere headache, like a slight headache, right? So people wondered, what does he have? Is he like some kind of superhuman or something? But then he told the doctors something. He said that he was able to control his autonomous body system, his central nervous system that people think that you can't control, like, you know, how the blood moves and stuff like that. He said that he was able to manipulate using just a simple breathing technique. And so I was really interested to find out what this guy had to say, having learned from him. And he shared about how using this Wim Hof's breathing techniques that he was able to get people out of depression. He had a few friends or clients that was undergoing severe depression, and using the simple breathing techniques, he was able to lift them up from it. And he was also able to get people to get, you know, well again, which was crazy, right? And the reason is because breathing simply is the most basic function of a human, right? Like everything that we do, we have to breathe in order to survive. So for us to be able to master our breathing is one technique that it is very important. If you are able to learn from him, you should, all right? So I did a few research myself and I actually tried it, and the feeling was crazy. It was amazing, right? Now I'm going to share with you the techniques that I use, all right? So basically, you just need to lie down on your bed, okay, preferably done in the morning. And what you need to do is you need to take deep breaths. So when you take deep breaths, the only caveat here is most people don't know how to breathe properly. The reason that they don't know how to breathe properly is because they always breathe with their lungs. But the correct way to breathe is breathing through your diaphragm. So how this is going to work, you're going to lie down on your bed, on your mat, whatever it is, and you're going to take deep breaths. And when you breathe in, okay, when you breathe in, you need to breathe in and make sure that the air fills up your tummy. And how you know you're doing it right is when your tummy rises up, alright? So when your tummy rises up, just do it and repeat it multiple times. So breathe, take a deep breath in until the maximum breath that you can take, and then let it all out. Breathe it in and let it all out again. And what happens after you do it for about 30 to 40 times, you need to take a huge deep breath in, and then when you let it out now, you're supposed to hold your breath. Okay, when you let it out, hold your breath for about as long as you can. If you can do 30 seconds, do 30 seconds. If you can do 60 seconds, do 60 seconds. So after you have let out your air and you really cannot take it anymore, you need to take a deep breath. So you need to then take a deep breath and then hold your breath for 10 to 15 seconds. Hold your breath for 10 to 15 seconds and then release out. Okay, so this one is one round. You need to repeat that for about 3 or 4 rounds each morning. And one thing to note is you can't do this when you're driving. You shouldn't do this when you're driving, because what you'll be feeling as you're doing is you'll be feeling a little bit lightheaded, you'll be feeling a little bit tingly, but know that when that happens, you know that you're doing it correctly and you need to intensify. So when you're doing it, intensify. And as you're doing it, you'll feel much more refreshed. After I did it the first time, it was crazy because I felt really alert as the amount of oxygen goes into my body. Felt like it was doing meditation, but it was a really simple form of meditation. So for those of you who have not tried it out, I do recommend that you take this chance to try it out. Just very simple. In your bed, takes about 10 minutes or so, but you will see the difference immediately after you've done it. All right. So try it out for 7 to 10 days, because then you will know if it works for you or not, especially for those of you who are struggling from depression, or if you're feeling lethargic every morning, then this exercise would be perfect for you. Even if you're perfectly healthy, it's a good way to train your breathing. So we're talking about personal development because this kind of things are something that I was interested in about, and for those of you who are also interested to learn more, let me know in the comment section below so that I can share with the person who taught me about this, and then I'll get him involved in this video as well so that you get to learn something in the future upcoming videos. And for those of you who are new and find that this is something cool that you want to learn, also do remember to subscribe and also click on the notification bell button so that you get notified every time a new video is released. With that, this is Julian signing off. Thank you so much. I've still got my slides to do. See you and catch you later. Peace out. And the strategy that I use is called the sub-sale strategy. The sub-sale strategy involves you buying an existing property rather than buying a new developing property. The reason why I picked the sub-sale strategy is because